Hi Fago friends! In this video I'll show you the 5 biggest and best parks of Doha, Qatar. There are some huge parks around here, so let's get going! I'm listing my choice of best and biggest parks in Doha, Qatar in reverse order in this video. So keep watching to the end to find out which one is in my eyes the best park of Doha. We'll start with number 5, the Aspire Park. You'll find the Aspire Park near the Villaggio Mall on Al Waab Street. In the park you'll find various coffee shops, cafes and food stalls. A running track and a sand trail are within the park. There is a central playground for the kids. And a nice hilly area on the south side of the park. Look at that, there's even a skate park within the park. Unfortunately though, it is behind a locked fence. The centerpiece of the park is the big lake. It has fountains, all sorts of birds, and water activities are on offer as well. This particular bridge, you want to make sure you get your timing right. Don't cross it with the camera, that's expensive. You never know, right? I was lucky, I just crossed. The Aspire Park is not my favorite, as the list of things not allowed seems to be quite long here. So let's move on to the next one. Number 4 on my list of best parks in Doha, Qatar is Al Bida Park. Al Bida Park is located centrally in Doha, just behind and along the Corniche. There are various large underground parking areas, so that should not be a problem. The Al Bida Park, unlike the Aspire Park, has dedicated cycling paths that stretch for many miles. It's good fun to cycle around. You will also find lots of play areas, barbecue stations, nice views towards the West Bay skyline. And even an elevated Qatar monumental square. Number 3 on my list of best and biggest parks in Doha, Qatar is the Oxygen Park in Education City. It is located not far from the center of Doha, near the Sidra Hospital on Al Luqta Street. The park has many interesting rounded features. Like all other parks, it is very well maintained by friendly staff. When visiting the park, there are a couple of rules and regulations to keep in mind. In the Oxygen Park there are lots of really nice water features, such as these waterfalls. And lots of fountains. On the north side of the Oxygen Park it has a playground which is very nicely covered in shade. And there is even a botanical garden. The Education City Mosque really stands out above the trees and greenery. And who knows the story behind these ruined buildings that are so carefully fenced off in the middle of Education City? Number 2 on my list of best parks in Doha, Qatar is the Sheraton Park.
So hard to see.
find the Sheraton Park on the north end of the Corniche, next to the iconic Sheraton Hotel. Like most other parks, the Sheraton Park also has quite a few different options to have a drink or bite to eat. Although most seem to be closed during my morning visit, so the opening times are a bit limited. But the Costa Coffee on the south side of the park is open 24/7. The north side of the Sheraton Park, meaning the side away from the Corniche, has a nice playground and public fitness machines. Look, there's even a place to rent some bicycles, big or small. Under these artificial hills, which offer nice views, there is an underground parking facility. As you cross the access road to the Sheraton Hotel, walking towards the Corniche, you come to the south side of the park. There is a central playground and huge grass lawns surrounding it at the foot of the impressive Doha skyline. And finally, we are arriving to number 1 on my list of best parks in Doha, Qatar. My favorite, the Mia Park. Mia meaning Museum of Islamic Art, which forms part of the park. The setting of the Mia Park is just beautiful, and it offers great views across the water of the Doha skyline. You'll find the Mia Park on the south end of the Corniche, not far from Hamad International Airport. You can ride your bicycle here. Play as much as you like. And I've seen kids flying their kites. Most things are allowed here. only time I heard the words "not allowed" was when trying to film this for you. But when I changed to a smaller and slightly simpler camera, it was all good and I was allowed to continue. The Museum of Islamic Art is at the entrance of the park, which in itself is really worth a visit. Of course, there are also various cafes for drinks and snacks and big playgrounds for the kids. And that's it for the 5 biggest and best parks in Doha, Qatar. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, write me a comment down below. And of course, stay tuned for next week's video, coming out Friday at 3 p.m. Alright, we'll see you soon. For the location pins of all these parks, have a look at the video description. You can also find them easily in Google Maps or the Waze navigation app. Then, of course, there is my website fraggle.com and Facebook, Instagram and Patreon for much more.